in top Turkish denim mills, including Ota, Bosa, Isco, and Kalik. For the last 4 years, she has been working as a marketing consultant, and one of her clients, Kilim Denims, is a participant of our show. Tiến sĩ Dalek Eric hiện sống tại Istanbul, Thổ Nhĩ Kỳ. Cô đã hoạt động trong ngành công nghiệp thời trang denim trong hơn 30 năm qua. Cô đã từng đảm nhận các vị trí Sales và Marketing Manager tại các công ty hàng đầu về denim tại Thổ Nhĩ Kỳ, như Otta, Bosra, Isco và Kalik. Trong hơn 4 năm qua, cô hiện đảm nhận vị trí cố vấn marketing cho Kilim Denim, cũng là một trong những đơn vị triển lãm tham gia show Denimsandjeans năm 2018. And now, without further delay, I would like to introduce to you Dr. Dalek Eric. Please give her a big hand.
Hello, everybody. As she told, I am Dilek, coming from Turkey, and it's the second time that I am in Vietnam, so I am very happy to be here. You have a beautiful country. Today we'll talk about the pop culture and denim. Actually, you know, the main theme of this show is rock and roll. But rock and roll was famous in the past because at that time some social changes affected the people and they really became a fan of rock and roll. So today first we'll see how the big social changes affect the society. So why a certain musics or fashion changes in time. First, let's see what the journalist told about the blue jean. Blue jean is, they have been worn by soldiers and protesters, handbankers and superstars, vagrants and presidents. They have been worn on campus and in prison, on horses and Harleys, to the opera and the mosh pit. They are versatile and stylish, which means blue jean is in everywhere. It was worn by everybody and in everywhere. When we look at the pop culture, we say that pop culture is a set of beliefs and objects that are dominant in a society at a given point in time, which means 50 years ago, we were talking another pop culture. 40 years ago, there was another pop culture, and today when we say pop culture, we are talking about something else. So let's start with the beginning of denim. In 19s, you know, the denim comes from 19s. At that time, at the beginning, people was asking for more production. Whatever you produce, everybody was willing to buy it. So the factories was working overtimes and trying to produce more and more. At that time, denim was only for the workers. The important thing was about denim was the durability, because it was the choice of miners, railroad workers, farmers, ranchers, and many other blue-collared workers. And when they were asking for denim, they were asking actually because it was durable, not easy to tear, and navy color also doesn't show any grease or dirt, so people was asking for this denim fabric. Maybe most of you knows that, but I mean, we are calling the workers who is working in the factories, we call them as blue collar. Actually, blue collar comes from the denim because it was the workers who was wearing blue denim or chambray shirts as their part of their uniforms. So blue collar terms coming from because of the denim. So until the mid-90s, denim continued to be popular only among the working class. As you see on the photo, the gentlemen still wearing their coats or normal pants, but the workers only was wearing denim. And it took many years that denim became fashion after so many years. First, we saw the denim on the Western actors. This is John Wayne, which all we know. And in 1930s, big screen cowboys, they wore denim in their movies, and suddenly people became aware of denim trousers. Easterns went to west side of America and they saw these denim trousers and they bought it because they loved it so much. They brought it to their home, but they never wore it because it was so unusual and it was so different. So they kept it in their house and never go out to the street with their denim pants. And during World War II, the European soldiers saw the denim trouser in the American soldiers because they were wearing also denim trousers and they loved it so much. When we came to 1950s, another big social change happened, which it was freedom. People realized that they can be free from all the rules, all the borders, so denim and rebellion became a unit. Denim at that time became a true fashion icon with the rebellious youth of the 1950s. The rebellious people, they wore denim jeans as a sign of challenge. Because, as I told you, till that time, only the workers was wearing denim and the true gentlemen never wore denim. So the rebellion people said that, okay, I am against of all these rules, so I am the one who will wear this denim on the street, and that's why they showed themselves as a rebellion people. And there was also, at that time, there is anti-dress codes. For example, if you wear denim trouser, you will never ever go into a hotel or an office. It was forbidden. Even in my country, I remember that. I mean, if you wear a denim trouser, you will never go in an office, a government office. They will never allow you to go with a denim trouser. Marlon Brando. And the biggest rebellion icon is James Dean. Everybody knows James Dean, I think. I mean, when we talk about the rebellion icon, it's all James Dean. At that time, the modern teenage was nervous, confused. They were feeling lost in a world that is changing. So they were trying to show themselves in a different way. Marilyn Monroe is one of the famous actresses that wore denim as a woman, and it became also popular after people show Marilyn Monroe is wearing the trouser, denim trouser. And at that time, music, rock and roll became very popular. In the mid-50s, rock and roll was not only a musical revolution, but a social and generational uprising and unpredictable scope. What I mean with that, till that time, black people was having their own music, white people was having their own music, and they were not combining. But with rock and roll, all the people loved it, and they combined together. So it was also something very rebellious, because they felt free themselves with this rock and roll music. So teenagers loved this rock and roll, and they not only loved the song, but also they showed themselves with their fashion, with their outfit, that they are different, they are rebellious, they are free. So rock and roll and denim became united. I'm sure that everybody knows this song of Elvis Presley. You make me so lonely, baby. I get so lonely. I get so lonely I could die. Till that time, actually, the songs was not showing the feelings, But with rock and roll, they break the boundaries, and people started to show their emotions with the songs. So it was also something very new at that time. So rock and roll gave teenagers a sense of belonging. Even when they were alone, they were listening to music and they were feeling that they are in a big crowd. Then we came to 60s and 70s. Okay, people was feeling more free, but at that time they were saying, okay, I am free, but everybody should be free. Not only me, but everybody. So everybody has their rights, so everybody should do whatever they want. Everybody knows John Lennon, and I'm sure that the song of Imagine, a very, very popular song, and the lyrics is very meaningful actually, because he was dreaming a world which is not only for few people, but for everybody. And he also said that you may say, I'm dreamer, but I am not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. So he was saying that there shouldn't be any hunger, there shouldn't be any discrimination. Everybody should live together and be happy. In 1960s, a new generation fell in love with denim. Kids in the free-loving 60s embraced denim as a palette of individuality, because they were saying that, okay, I am different than the others. I don't need to act like others. I want to show myself as I want. So they were actually customized their own denim. That's why the embroidery, paint, patchwork, that type of applications was very popular at that time. Everybody knows about the flower boys, flower girls, you know. And when we say the flower girls, flower boys, we imagine all these colors on their outfits. So styles loosen up, embroidery, paint, patchwork, or any kind of handmade design, put it on the denim, and then a new fashion was very popular. And at that time, during 60s, the first denim stores opened in Europe, and American blue jeans became an illegal outfit in the communist countries. Because it's American communist countries said that this is forbidden in our country. Nobody can wear blue jean. In 60s, songwriting moves beyond pop love songs and begins to include social consciousness and political statements. The hippie culture grew a lot. And in late 60s, outdoor rock music festival became very popular. I'm sure everybody knows about this Woodstock Music Festival, which was held in 1969, and 500,000 people joined to that festival. And the main theme was freedom, happiness, carefree. And even a lot of denim brands stitched different and only special for this festival. They created a new image, new edition, special edition for this festival. As you see, a lot of patchworks, a lot of paintings, a lot of decoration, put it on the denim trousers or jackets. Mick Jagger, he is one of the rock and roll star, you know. He became the icon of the counterculture. Till 1960, there was rock stars and there was celebrities. But starting with the Mick Jagger, these two things combined together, and now there is rock star celebrity hybrid. Jagger made rock cool, sexy, and dangerous. Then we came to the 1980s. everything is changed. Another big social change. As you see on this photo, I mean, it describes the change very well. And hippie suddenly became a very decent businessman. Because at that time, the popular culture of the 1980s, it's the period of political conservatism, which means the symbol of the decade was the yuppie, a baby boomer. They are college education, a well-paying job, and they had expensive taste. Of course, the look of the denim also changed. All these embroideries and the paintings was gone. Then suddenly it became more clear, more simple. These baby boomers or yuppies, they were more concerned with making money, and they were buying consumer goods than their parents and grandparents had been. So they were earning more, they were spending more. At that time, till that time, they were rock stars, and people was following them, but they were only in the concerts. Starting with the cable television, the MTV became very popular, which means everybody could follow the pop stars or the rock stars from their home. They could watch their videos, music videos, from their home. So the music videos made megastars. MTV also influenced fashion. People all around the world, they saw these pop stars and they wanted to become like them. So they copied their hairstyles, they copied their trouser styles, they copied everything about them. Of course, Michael Jackson at that time was one of the big mega stars. But there was not only this yuppie group, but also there is an anti-yuppie group, which they want to show them in a rebellion way again. So rap artists and heavy metal acts also was very popular at that time. Metallica, one of the big anti-yuppie heavy metal group. At that time, Reagan was president in America, so the popular culture, I mean, Reagan was a very conservative person, but the popular culture also found his way against of this conservatism. Then we came to the 2000s, which is the millennials. We call this generation as Generation Y, or the next great generation, millennials. They are digital natives. They never know a world without personal technology. They are educated, involved, and connected. They all connect to each other. So culture is impact technology, and technology is impacting culture. Technology and culture became united again. So these young people, they share their life experience, music tastes, they share their foods, they share their travels, they share everything. With this generation, another term came into the fashion, which is fast fashion. This is affordable clothing on the latest high fashion designs. Till that time, the big designers was showing their collections in the runways. Then people was waiting for their collection, and if you have enough money, you were going to their shops and you were buying their clothes. But with the fast fashion, which is like Zara or H&M, they were following these runways, the big designers' runways, and they were copying them immediately, and they were putting it in their stores right away. So people started to buy this imitating designer clothes with a very cheap price from the Zara or H&M or Topshop from that kind of retailers. Of course, this trend allowed shoppers to own designer items at lower prices, but also allowing the acceptance and production of copycat styles. Everybody became a little bit similar to each other. Okay, the designer, the big designer, you know, they are really trying to make their collections. They are spending a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money. But after they show their collection, a retailer can copy it immediately. And before they put it in their store, everybody was wearing their copy styles. So they said that it can't be happen. So we have to find a solution. But still, they are the one, the big designers, they are the one who is leading the fashion. So then it became a new concept, which is collaboration, brand and celebrity collaboration. H&M started it actually. At 2004, H&M have been inviting top fashion designers to collaborate with them on their seasonal clothing line. By this, the top designers made special collections for the retails, so the retail customer can buy the designer item with a very good prices. H&M started it with Karl Lagerfeld in 2004. Then he did it every year with another designer. In 2005 with Stella McCartney, in 2007 Roberto Cavalli, 2009, Jimmy Choo, Versace, Alexander Wang, Balmain, Kenzo, on and on. At that time, okay, the retailer is doing a mass production. People loves to buy these designer items with a low price. But what about the music? There is a new term in the music. It's digital music. The millennial generation listens to 75% more music on a daily basis than baby boomers. They are listening in everywhere because on their phone, they have music lists. They are changing it however they want. They are able to reach all the albums with their technology. They turn their ears and attention to streaming. They stream everything. But they have very short attention. So for the new generation, if a song is a month old, it's ancient. So they don't want to hear it anymore. They want something new and they want it now. So it's changing very quickly. We all know Beyoncé. For example, Beyoncé in 2013, she made a secret album, which is, she didn't make any promotion to anywhere. Suddenly, one day, people woke up and they found a message in their social media, which they saw that Beyoncé has a new album, which is 14 songs and 17 videos, but it's just on iTunes. It became so popular that everybody shared this album, everybody listened to this album, and it was so popular. She completely used the strength of social media and word of mouth, because people are sharing everything with their society. Taylor Swift, she had just tweeted her new video is out, and it's the most watched thing that day on YouTube. You know why they are able to announce it to everybody? Because they are the queens of the social media. For example, Beyoncé. In Instagram, she has 150 million followers. When she put a message in a social media, 100 million sees it, and they're also sharing with their friends, with their followers, so it suddenly became 200 million. Taylor Swift, she has 108 million followers. Easy to reach everybody. So the brands or the retailers, the fashion people, saw the importance of the social media queens or kings power. So they start to make collaboration with these people. For example, Topshop, Beyonce. Because if Beyonce make a new collection for Topshop, everybody knows it immediately because Beyonce shared it with their followers and everybody knows that Topshop has a special collection in their shop. So everybody goes and trying to buy one of them. So we came to the age of celebrity brand collaboration time. I think you know Victoria Beckham. She was the old Spice Girl singer. Then she married with David Beckham and became very popular celebrity. But she made her own fashion brand. And she's very successful. She's not only using her name, but she's really doing very good styles. And she became very popular in the fashion industry. We talked about Beatles. One of the members is Paul McCartney, you know. And his daughter, Stella McCartney, also a very good designer. She proved herself not only as a celebrity, but also a very good designer. They have their own brands. But there is some pop culture actor or actresses or singers which is not very good designers, but they made very good collaboration with other brands. Like Kate Moss, she started to create a collection for Topshop. It was so successful. So Topshop continued this collection 14 times, 14 seasons, because everybody loved the Kate Moss style and they wanted to see new collection every time. Its very latest collections with Tommy Hilfiger and Gigi Hadid. She made the second collection for Tommy, and both collections saw double-figure sale rises for the brand, and with some of the pieces being sold out before they even hit the see now, buy now catwalk. So when people see something in Gigi Hadid collection, they wanted to buy it immediately. Rihanna, she made first a collection, footwear collection for Puma, then she made a ready-to-wear collection, and the profit of Puma jumped 92% more. So they really have big impact on the brands. So what is coming next? Okay, as I told you before, the social changes in the society really affects the fashion, affects music, affects everything. Okay, today we have also big social changes. So I will show you 3 big social changes, and you have to find a way to use it in your company, in your collections. Otherwise, you will be out of business. The first one is conscious capitalism. Okay, we are in a capitalist world. Everybody wants to produce more, want to sell more, want to get more profit. Nobody is caring the society anymore. They just want to be the bigger, profitable everything. But in this generation, we say that, okay, continue to sell more or get more profit, but you have to be more conscious about the society. First thing is you have to be ethical. You have to think about the environment. You have to be eco-conscious. You have to produce feel-good products. You have to waste reduction. You need to have waste reduction strategies. You have to use your waste and you have to recycle it. So I'm sure that you are hearing this sustainable word more and more each day. Every company is trying to be more sustainable. They are trying to use less water, less energy. They are trying to create new processes for their production. They are using recycled material more and more. So this trend will continue and it will be more powerful. The second thing is one size fits none, which means we came through a very strange times. Okay, women always thought that they have to be fit, they have to be skinny, they have to be young, they have to be very fashionable, otherwise no need for this woman. Or the man always think that, okay, we have to act like a man. I mean, we have to be very powerful, doesn't need to show our feelings, but it's changed now. This is very provocative, actually, photo, because maybe you can see this man is pregnant. This photo is coming from one of the latest catwalks. Of course, he is not real pregnant. He just showed himself as a pregnant, but it shows something. Women and male roles are not very strict as before. There is no race difference anymore. There is no gender difference. Age is not important. Whether you are young or old, you are always very valuable. Region, religion, sexual preference is not important anymore. People are all equal and they can show themselves however they want. We see it in the latest collections. The men are more colorful, more style-free. They are wearing skinny jeans. They are wearing very colorful jackets. And the girls doesn't need to be skinny all the time. They are wearing loose pants. They are wearing very simple things. So this has also changed a lot. And the third and the last thing is technology. Before my presentation from Israel, she explained to you about the 3D collection, how she created clothes from 3D printer. This is the new reality. People is asking more and more technologic fabric, technologic garments, breathable fabric, water repellent, stain resistant, smell repellent, reflective, unbreakable. The fabrics becoming more technologic every day. And also the garments. If you combine the technology with the garments, then you're okay. If you cannot, you will be out of the business. So this is what I see for the future, these three very important social changes. And with my, I am giving a consultancy to some of the Turkish company, and I am trying to push them to create new things, trying to understand the new needs and be ready for the future. This is what I like to explain, and thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you, Dr. Dilek Eric. Is there any questions for her?
If you have any questions, I would like to answer it.
Please raise your hand if you have any question.
Hi, Dilek. That was an amazing presentation. I want to ask you, celebrities are affecting, celebrities, when we're talking about celebrities, we're looking at international celebrities from Hollywood.
I didn't understand, Sandy.
We are talking about international celebrities from Hollywood, which are mainly affecting the trends. How do you see, let us say from your country, from Turkey, how do you think celebrities in your country have affected the trends? Are they also affecting the trends like this?
Yeah, and I didn't want to go in details about the social media numbers, but my country is one of the most, they have coverage for the social media a lot. We are using Facebook, Instagram, Twitter a lot. Like other European or American countries. So whatever you share in the social media in my country, people immediately able to see what it is. So there is not only the famous singers or the models is very popular, but there is some people who is doing normal, simple things in the normal life, like visiting some museums or going to a bar or a restaurant, and they became an influencer by doing nothing, actually. They are not writing any song, they are not singing in the concerts, but they are doing something that people likes to follow. So now there is not only famous singer celebrities, but also social media influencers or social media celebrities, let's say. So, and it's very popular in my country, and people is just following them because they are doing something nice. Sometimes, most of the time, it's very simple and very, how you say, for me, it's very ridiculous, but people love to follow it. So most of the brands try to reach them, send their collections to them, because when they show it in their Instagram account, people love it and want to buy it. It's crazy.
That's the reality today.
Okay.
Hello,
Anything?
hi everyone.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. See you again in seeing you for the second time. Okay. My question is the last point that you discussed today is about the properties. Yes, this water repellent, dirt repellent. I have gone through some of the jeans. I have gone through some of the denims, which is like water repellent. Some of those technologies which some of the big brands they have already introduced in the market. But I just want to know how far this is success in today's life, because most of the brands I have seen they have come up with such kind of properties in some of their collections, but this is not for all. If you talk about Levi's, I have seen this properties. Some of the properties they have called a collection called commuters. It is stretchable. It has got some amazing, properties like water repellent, dirt repellent. But this is not applied to the entire collections or most of the collections. This is just only a part of it. But how do you see in the future these properties will take up as a more success in our daily life?
Yeah, as I told you in the beginning, I mean, I am in this business for ages. And when I started first, at that time, people was just buying a jean. After they wash it, it suddenly became very small, or there was a twist on the, on the trouser, and nobody was caring about it because they were just asking for a new pair of jeans. So then, after years, people became more conscious, and they started to tell the brand that, okay, your jeans, after wash, it became very short, so I don't want it anymore. So when people started to ask more, every brand, now we are not talking about the shrinkage, we are not talking about the twist, because it should be. I mean, it should be a maximum 1% shrinked and no twist at all. So it's the quality standard. I believe this type of things will be a quality standard in the future. And it's not a very far future. Maybe in 5 years, people will ask more and more about it. Because, I mean, when we go out to Vietnam, in Vietnam street, we feel very hot, you know, because of the humid and everything. And we want our pants be cool when we wear it. So if it's a Cool Max or there is a special finish which makes me feel more comfortable, then of course I want it. So when the people demand more, the denim company should produce more effective, more technical fabrics. And the brands should need more technical fabrics. So it will be a standard in a very near future, I believe. So nobody will talk about it anymore in 10 years because it will be a standard. I believe so. And you are able to develop it better and better each day. For example, at the beginning, we were just giving these specialties only by coating, but now you can have it from the yarn also. So the technology is developing, so the application also developing. So I really believe that it will be the future denim standards. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Dilek Eric. Dear audiences, this is the last section of our seminar today. Thank you very much for your attention. We hope you had good time discussing and sharing. Now we welcome you back to our exhibition booth in the exhibition hall. Wish you all have a good time. Thank you.